Huh? In part two of how to size a helmet, I want to show you how to do it if somebody wears a pair of glasses. So first thing you want to do is go over here to the left and open the head STL that has glasses. Alright, import model, and now we have a female head this time that's wearing a pair of glasses. Next, you want to import the helmet. So add, find the helmet you want to use, and we're going to do the Bo Katan helmet. Alright, now hit import model, and now the helmet is sitting over the head. And as you can see, sorry for the scrolling, the helmet is way bigger than the head, so we need to shrink it up a little bit. So go over here to the move button, and on the right make sure that you have the helmet selected, and we want to lower the helmet so that the eyes line up with the visor area. So that looks pretty close there. Now we're going to hold the left mouse button down and rotate around and see if it looks okay from the side. And that's pretty close there. Alright, so let's move back to the front, and we want to go over to the right and hover over the head button with your mouse pointer. And as you can see, this helmet is way too big. And now we want to look at it from the side just to confirm that it's way too big. And there you go, it is huge. So we're going to go back to the front. And the reason why I like doing it from the front is when you're resizing it, you can move the helmet so that the eyes stay looking through the visor. So next you want to click on the scale button, and we want to shrink it down a little bit, and we want to go slow with this. Don't want to go too quick with it, so we're going to grab that and kind of shrink it down to, let's try that. Alright, now you can see we need to raise it up, so we're going to click to the move button, and we're going to get to where we can see the arrow. Right, let's raise her up, and right about there is pretty good for the lineup of the eyes. Okay, so let's put the mouse pointer over the head on the right, and as you can see, you still have some room on the sides. The top doesn't look too bad, but let's rotate it around from a side view. So hold your left mouse button and spin it around, and then let's see what we got. Okay, now as you can see on the top, you have a little bit of a gap for padding. That's okay, and you have some space between the nose and the visor, and you have a little bit of room in the back. So we're pretty close on the size, but what we want to do now is we want to actually slowly raise the helmet to see if the helmet hits your eyeglasses. So put your hand over the Z-axis arrows, hold the left mouse button down, and let's slowly raise it up. And if the glasses poke through anywhere, there we go. See, the glasses kind of stick to the cheeks. So what we want to do now is see if, since the helmet is a little big on the front to the back, if possibly the size is correct, but maybe the wearer can kind of wiggle the helmet around to make it, take it on and off with the glasses, because we don't want to make it so big to where it looks like you're got a bobblehead. So what we want to do is put the mouse button over the head on the right again and just see how much room we've got to where we can move the model forward, the helmet forward, before it touches the back of the head, and see if the glasses disappear from coming through the cheeks. So let's hold the mouse button over the arrow and slowly move it until you don't see the glasses poking through the model anymore. Let's put the arrow back over the head, and as you can see, there's still a little bit of gap at the back, between the back of the head and the inside of the helmet. Alright, now with it still in this position, let's rotate it around for a front view and make sure that the glasses aren't poking out or touching anywhere inside the helmet. Alright, let's stop there. And if the glasses were touching the inside of the helmet somewhere, it would highlight that kind of a bright looking blue, like it was doing before when it was sticking through the model. So I am pretty confident that this helmet is sized just right for this person wearing glasses. Now we want to lower it back down and then put it back in its position where you'd actually be wearing it. And I believe it's good to save it and slice it up in another video. So what you want to do is, now that it's good, is select the head STL, hit the delete button. Now it's not deleting it permanently, it's just taking it out of this off this screen, out of this model right here. Now what you want to do is go up here to the side and hit save as, and there we go. Whatever you want to call it, let's say resized Bo helmet. You can call it whatever you want, but that's what I'm just going to call it. And then I like saving everything as an STL, and then hit save, and it's saving right now. So now you have a Bo Katan helmet that is sized for your head.